Hello everyone, my name is Sakura MINAMI from the Department of Biotechnology, College of Life Sciences, University of Richmond. The title of my presentation is While There's Wood, There's Energy, and the subtitle is Making Energy from Wood for the Future in Japan. Every day we use energy for lots of things, like all these. But think about it. What if we are without energy? Can we do anything? Right now, the world is facing a serious energy shortage. We only have scarce amounts of fossil fuel. For example, oil would only last another 54.2 years, which is too short. Talking about the energy shortage in Japan, Japan's energy self-sufficiency rate is 11%, which is very low. And the graph below shows the types of energy used in Japan. And from here, we can see that 63.6% of the energy we use is from fossil fuels, which are becoming scarce and is also unstable due to international relations. So, I suggest that Japan should join into the energy industry to produce our own energy. And right now, bioethanol has been researched as a new type of energy. Bioethanol is made from wood, which is decomposed and fermented into ethanol. Ethanol becomes energy for cars, and cars emit CO2, but this will be reabsorbed by wood again, and this cycle goes on and on. So, bioethanol is a sustainable energy and it is also environmentally friendly. So, my research topic is about how bioethanol could be a breakthrough for Japan's energy problem. This is my outline. First, I will talk about bioethanol production in Japan, and second, I will talk about suggested production of bioethanol in the future. First, I would like to introduce Biomass Japan. This is a policy made by the Ministry of Agriculture, and it is about the efficient use of biomass. It includes producing and introducing crops usable as biomass, and developing efficient ethanol production facilities and other low-cost production technologies. The Japanese government is willing to join into the biomass fuel industry. Oniwa Bioethanol Plant is one of the operating production plants in Japan, and the material used is woody biomass. It shows that Japan has enough technology to operate the production facility. Also, a Japanese research and development organization, JAMSTEC, has recently found a new enzyme from a deep-sea shrimp called Hirondella gigas, and it is called Hg cellulose. And this cellulose has a possibility of cutting the cost and steps to produce ethanol. For decomposing the cellulose, which is the main component of the woody biomass, the optimum reaction temperature for normal cellulose is about 50 Celsius. After this process, the material needs to be cooled because the fermentation temperature is 30 Celsius. However, the optimum reaction temperature for Hg cellulose is 25 to 30 Celsius, so it does not have to be cooled down before fermenting, and it would therefore save the costs. Also, in the decomposing process, normal cellulose requires pre-process, which is to loosen the cellulose structure in two other enzymes. But Hg cellulose is able to decompose alone, like this. This reduces work procedure and cost. So, this newly found enzyme is very innovative and future application is expected. This cellulose may play a part in efficient bioethanol production in Japan. However, even though we have the technologies, thinking about the available amount of biomass in Japan each year, it can only contribute to 10% of the primary energy consumption, which is clearly not enough. Even with all bioenergy producible land in Japan, it is impossible to produce the required energy. Here is the situation in Japan now. Japan has the technology, but not enough land. To produce ethanol on an industrial scale, one of the possible choices is to establish the bioethanol production technology in Japan, but do the actual processing in foreign countries. Here is the production theme. First, Japan would develop the technology and then export the technology to a cooperating country and hire people to produce biomass and operate the production facility there. Produced energy would be imported back into Japan, or it could also be exported to other foreign countries too. This scheme would produce new employment and energy for both developing and developed countries. Moreover, the Biomass Japan policy stated these sentences. Cooperation with other Asian countries and other foreign countries in biomass energy society and promote technology transfer to other countries through technical cooperation. So, this suggested theme matches with Japan's economic strategy. About entrusting other countries with biomass production, past cultivation sites like Malaysia and Thailand already exist, so a previous model already exists and so it would not be difficult to follow. For potential biomass production, 40,000 hectares of land is needed. Countries like Australia and Indonesia meet this requirement, so candidate sites already exist nearby, which shows the possibility of realization. For efficient biomass production, genetically modified plants, such as Eucalyptus created by Japanese organization Nippon Paper Industries, can be utilized. This eucalyptus has these characteristics to grow fast in severe areas. So, this eucalyptus could be one example of how Japan's technology could support bioethanol production. As a conclusion, Japan's energy problem cannot be solved alone. Suggested system for countries to produce bioethanol cooperatively would create new employment and energy for both developing and developed countries. And finally, research of bioethanol has a high possibility of being a breakthrough for Japan and also the world's energy problems. Thank you for listening.